Review request week continues, and well, the week is drawing to a close. There's not that many days left, and I've got so many more requests coming in ever since I started this. Anyway, this is a request from Mr. Bigglesworth O. Wanted me to take a look at the Unguided's first album release, Hellfrost. The Unguided is a band that operates out of Sweden, and judging from the album art that I had seen before I started listening to this album, I was thinking this is going to be some awesome Swedish power metal or something like that. The artwork really looks like something that you would see on the front of a power metal album. And I gotta tell you, it's becoming a new catchphrase now. I gotta tell you. I should really stop using that. But this album caught me by surprise. Because judging from the cover, it looks like a power metal album, but you open it up on the inside, you put it in your CD tray, download it from iTunes, whatever your preference is. And to find that there really is something unique about this band. There is a lot of keyboard work on this album. I mean, every song, keyboard is dominant. And the keyboard sound isn't your traditional metal keyboards like you would hear in Children of Bodom or other power metal bands, things like that. This sounds a lot more like an 8-bit video game. I mean, hearing some of this keyboard work, I honestly thought that there was metal on top of The Legend of Zelda. Not in that kind of cheesy neoclassical way, or that cheesy power metal way. This album really... How did I not hear about this album when it came out? It came out about a month ago. How did I not hear about this? Normally I'm on top of releases and things like that, but this one slipped under the radar. And I'm glad that it was recommended that I review this. But so production-wise, this album's classified as melodic death metal. I'm going to have to disagree with that. Death metal has a certain element to it, a certain doom and gloom element that sets it apart from different genres of metal. This album is absent of that. It definitely doesn't... It's not like a lot of death metal albums where they come out and say that I want to rip your head off, drink your blood, and shit like that. No, but this... lyrical content-wise, judging from the song titles, I haven't read any of the lyrics, and it's that typical death metal vocal style. This is very, very much fantasy-oriented. You have tracks such as Phoenix Down, which I can only surmise is that is a tribute to Final Fantasy and the item known as a Phoenix Down, which brings an ally back to life. Then you also have tracks such as Green-Eyed Demon, Pathfinder, Iceheart Fragment, Where the Frost Rose Withers. You know, this is a really good album. This is after listening to Avenged Sevenfold's Nightmare. This was a great palate cleanser, and tracks that I would recommend. I really did like Pathfinder, Green-Eyed Demon, My Own Death. So those are a few tracks to check out. They should be up on YouTube. I listened to them on Spotify. Definitely check this album out. Really underrated, really under the radar. I'm completely surprised that this thing kind of just slipped by and I didn't even know. If I had to give it a numerical grade, I would give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. This is a fairly decent release, and for a debut release, this is pretty good. At least, let me have a look here to confirm that it is this is the first full length that this band has ever released. And it looks like they've released 2 singles and an EP before this. But the track listings on the EP and the singles are, of course, on that full length. So, you know, for a first time out, these guys really hit the ball out of the park. You know, it's a really good album. I recommend listening to it. So, 7.5 out of 10 from me, Danny here from Metal Couch. Continuing review request week all the way up until Christmas Eve. See you guys later.